By far the most important part of your social media videos are your hooks, yet 99% of business owners fuck them up. So in this video, I want to go through the 3 styles of hooks you can use in your videos to go viral, but most importantly, get more high ticket leads and clients for your business. And if you don't know who I am, my name's James, owner of Magnify Your Content Media, and I help businesses like yours build content systems to save time and scale. We literally do everything for our clients: ideation, scripting, editing, posting, system behind it to get leads and clients, etc. But before we get into this video, I just want to make sure you know all resources will be in the second link in the description. I'm giving away some free things in this video, so they'll be in the second link. But now, anyway, let's get into the video. So there's 3 main hook styles you can use in your social media videos, and not a lot of business owners understand this. Most business owners use generic hooks like "hi, my name is," not being rude, but like no one gives a shit who you are at the moment, so you shouldn't be using those kind of hooks in your videos. What you need to do is grab your audience's attention so they can watch, and then they get to know you, and then they care who you are, etc. Okay, so that brings me on to the first hook style, which is a verbal hook. Now, all your verbal hooks should be either controversial or negative. And a lot of people don't understand this, but being positive in your videos is actually the reason why they're not performing as well. People, like humans especially, they love a bit of drama, don't they? So that's why you need to be negative or controversial within your videos. So for example, let me do an example here. I've got it written down, as you can see here. But you tell me what sounds better. So this is how to lose weight ASAP, or this is how to go from a fat ass to a giga chad ASAP in 3 simple steps. As you can tell, it's a bit of controversy there, and it's going to get people to comment being like, damn, that was a good hook, or anything like that. Okay, so it's really simple. Just change it from a positive hook to a negative hook, and of course, because it's controversial, it gets people laughing, commenting, etc., which is all engagement, and engagement is one of the most important things, metrics I should say, that means your videos are going to get pushed out to more people. Also, watch time is important. That's why the hook isn't just the most important. There's also other things that are important in your videos, and I create content like this every week, so you can subscribe and you'll get this every week. But yeah, it's one of the most important metrics: engagement and watch time. But again, I'm going to leave in the resources down below a bunch of controversial hooks that you can just implement straight away. So the second link in the description is going to be down there. You can grab them for free. But a tip for your verbal hooks as well is always make them as broad as possible and niche down throughout your video, because let's just say, for example, you're very niche at the start of your video, you're going to get less views because there's less people who are interested in that, if that makes sense. Okay, so being broader and then niching down throughout the video is going to allow you to go to more people, and a bigger percentage of those people are going to be your ideal clients. So for example, let's do another example. So instead of saying here's how to grow your fitness business as a single mum, switch it to here's how to grow your business. Then throughout the video, give examples of things that single mums will relate to. This just gives you a bigger chance of going viral, okay? And it niches down throughout the video, gets rid of any other people who aren't interested, etc. Okay, and also applies to everyone, because you did say at the start you weren't as niche, you were broad. Okay, so that's the first hook. The second hook is something called a visual hook. A visual hook is super important because humans are visual creatures and need to be stimulated, especially in 2025. People's attention spans are crazy. You need to grab their attention ASAP. So if you have a visual aspect, people are more likely to stay and watch. And I have 3 favorite visual hooks, really simple. One is something called a Snapchat hook, and let me show you an example of this. If you can't hear this, my bad, but yeah, hopefully you can. Johnny Sins may kill me. As you can tell, very simple, but stops the viewers scroll, okay, because they're going to see that and think it's basically like I would say it's also a pattern interrupt hook, which I am going to speak about next, but it kind of like interrupts their scroll and be like, okay, I haven't seen this yet, this could be entertaining. They watch it, and then after it just goes into a video of me speaking. Okay, so the next one is an actual pattern interrupt hook, which I will show you as well. And this is just, I say this is a pattern interrupt because I'm doing something while reading off a phone. It's like kind of like interrupting, like no one really sees this on social media unless you're scrolling through quite a lot, and then you're going to see this and be like, okay, this is different from all the other videos. He's not speaking to me, he's speaking to his phone. But I'll show you this as well. 5 viral videos in 5 minutes in just 5 steps. Let me show you how. And as you can see, that's kind of like a really big visual hook as well, because I throw something behind me. And you can do stuff like this within your videos. I've seen the other day someone like a sales coach, he was using a blender, he put a phone in the blender, and that's really visually appealing, because people are going to be like what's he doing? It's just going to grab people's attention. The thing that I can say about visual hooks, the more weird they are, the better attention they get. There's many, like the one I just showed you, the Snapchat hook, that was like kind of funny and weird at the same time. And yeah, it's going to grab a load of people's attention. The next is the viral video transition hook, and this one's really good. Basically, all you're going to do is put a viral video that's gone viral. It doesn't matter what industry it's in, as long as it's kind of like funny. I'll show you what I mean. And then you're gonna start it after and start speaking after. You'll understand what I mean when I show it to you now. Let me show. If you can't hear this again, my bad.
My boyfriend loves 3 things: football, fried chicken,
and cock. But anyway, you need to stop posting random fucking content. As you can see, I transitioned from a viral video because the video there went viral. There's also another one like with the hawk to a girl. You could do it like that. And there's also another one says, have you ever been with a black guy? And then you just say, no, I haven't actually. And it transitions into it. It grabs people's attention because they're not thinking about seeing that. Like, they don't think that's going to happen, and it's going to make them laugh, it's going to make them comment saying amazing, etc. Okay, so those are the 3 of my favourite visual hooks. There's many more. As I said, there's a reaction hook, so you can react to a viral video. That's a very good one as well. One of my clients, literally just started working with him and editing his videos. But here's one here, and it got like one of his best performing videos yet, 2.4k. And that was just reacting to a video. So they work super well, reaction ones, which I haven't mentioned in this. But yeah, those are the 3 main visual hooks, which are super good, and you should definitely try them. As I said, I showed you examples of this, and they're very easy to replicate. Last but not least is something called a text hook. Now, what I want you to understand is having all 3 of these together will make a banging video, okay? But even if you use one of these, yes, then it's more likely to work than using just a shit hook. But I would put all 3 of these together to make a really good hook, and to make sure people stop and watch, okay? This hook is basic, but it will intrigue your viewer to watch longer. Humans don't like to wait for things, as you probably know. So this hook all it should do is just summarize your video in 6 words or less. Okay, so you should have a title summarizing your video. For example, let's say your video is about lowering taxes. Your title should be how to pay 0 tax. This is clickbaity, yes, but it gets people wondering and stopping their scroll. Even if you don't explain how to pay 0 tax, you're going to explain how to lower it. Okay, so you get what I'm saying? It's kind of clickbaity, and yes, you shouldn't do this all the time, especially, but it will get comments. It will get comments saying like, oh, you didn't explain how to pay 0 tax, etc. But that's just going to push the video out to more people who appreciate it, okay? So I've analysed thousands of videos, and the one thing that most viral videos especially have in common is controversy all the time. And for example, for me, I'm going to do my example first. I was getting 10 million views a month on TikTok, and the reason why is because I was doing funny gym skits. So like I was doing some random stuff, I was falling off gym equipment, everything like that. It was just funny, and it got people intrigued, and it was controversial as well. Like there was controversial aspects to it. That's why it performed super well. But also, let's take someone who's gone mega viral, Ashton Hall, for example. The only reason he's gone mega viral was because his morning routine was very controversial. Okay, he actually used to create content showing his 8 a.m. morning routine, then changed it to 4 a.m. and boom, he went mega viral because the average person does not wake up at 4 a.m, leading to people to give their opinion on it. Be like, why'd you wake up that early? You don't need to wake up this early, etc. Okay, it just gets comments. Comments is engagement, and your videos are going to be pushed out to more people. And yes, those are the 3 main hook styles you can use in your videos to go viral as fuck. If you want to go viral but also get clients through your content without you having to do anything except press record for a couple hours a month, book in a free call with the first link in the description. If you're not ready for that, just check out the video above here, or above here, wherever it is. There should be a video above here that you can click on. Check it out, because I give away more free sauce in that. But I hope you got some value from this, and peace.